Now let's talk a little bit about some of the other things that we can do. We're getting into the technology now. One of our most popular combinations is the intense pulse light LaserGensis combination. And this is composed of two parts. This is something we put together about 5 years ago. We were getting pretty good results with both these technologies and decided to combine them into one so that we could get even better results. So we pretty much always do this combination when we're doing photofacial. Well, photofacial is best for sun damage, brown spots, reds, veins, and photoaging. It can be done on any part of the body. One great thing about it is there's no downtime. We use a topical medication, and there's very little discomfort doing it for most people, with the exception of people that have a lot of deep vessels. There it can be more uncomfortable, but still is very tolerable, and people leave the office and can go right back to work. We combine this with LaserGensis. LaserGensis enhances and speeds the effect of the IPL. It reduces pore size, it treats scars, and again, it's no downtime. So the end result is healthier, smoother, younger-looking skin. So one person that comes to mind that came in for this process was about a 52-year-old gentleman whose boss sat him down at work and said, you know, I want you to take a good hard look at what you're doing, and I think you need to stop drinking. And he said, what? What are you talking about? And so his boss said, well, you know, you have all those red blotches all over your face. Obviously, you're a heavy drinker. Well, he was totally embarrassed. He drank hardly at all. So he came in to see us because he wanted to get rid of this redness that he had because he didn't want people to think he was a heavy drinker. And we took him through the process of the 5 photofacial treatments, and by the time we were finished, he had about 80% improvement in the reds, and you could barely tell he was red at all. And of course, men don't like to conceal things with makeup, so he was pretty much stuck with this until he came in and did the photofacial process. So it can be a very valuable process for people. Another person that comes to mind is somebody who was 30 and wanted to wear makeup but couldn't, and she had a lot of blotchiness, but no matter what she put on, she broke out. And she had a lot of browns, and so we took her through the process and again cleared up her skin so that she could do fine without makeup. Let's take a look at a few patients pre and post. Hopefully you can see this can people see the browns here with the lights on? Okay. So she has a lot of brown pigmentation here on her skin, and this is after 5 treatments, her skin is much clearer. Here's a patient with the reds, a lot of red vessels, and after 5 treatments, much better looking skin, very little redness. Someone else with a lot of reds, blood vessels, tiny capillaries under the skin, and much better after treatment. And we can treat pretty much all parts of the body. Someone who had a lot of browns on the hand, and again, after probably around 5 treatments.